I was talking to until one day he slapped her extremely hard in her back and told her it was your fault I died. Hold up. Your ghost dad, imaginary friend, done fucking slapped your mother? Nah, don't nobody got time for that. Yo! First of all, that's a very powerful spirit. Let me go check with the spirit guides. Is that possible? Allo, bonsoir. I'm the Mademoiselle and ça c'est deuxième Chanel Noir. And aujourd'hui, nous allons faire une autre video, KrikKrakCOZ. And this video is based on a true story, which I'm sure all of you guys are sending in stories based on a true story, but I'm just going based off the title. For the most part, I do not read about 98% of these. There's only some that I will skim through. If it look a little suspect, not to say I don't believe y'all, but I gotta skim through these because I ain't gonna lie, of all the segments I do on any of my channels, this gotta be some of the most outrageous stories sometimes. So sometimes I do scan through them a little bit. But this one, it says KRIK story based on a true story. So y'all already know when we doing KRIK, I say KRIK, and y'all comment KRAK in the comment section. For those of y'all that like to just watch, who don't comment, who don't like, please drop a comment down below, or for the love of God, at least just like the video. Just tap the like button. All right, please help me in the algorithm. All right, now let's get into this story. All right, I recently had a dream of a woman telling me that a certain man is my real biological father, but witchcraft was used to cause the DNA test to malfunction and show the wrong results, even though he is my real biological father. Child, let me just tell you right now, fun fact, I actually did do a story time about something like this happening to a dude that I was dating, but except like he wasn't, okay, long story short, I'm gonna try to remember to link the video down below, but essentially the guy was dating me, but he had a crazy ass ex-girlfriend that got pregnant by another dude, and she was still obsessed with the dude that I was dating, and she literally got pregnant by another guy and tried to make a DNA test come up as his baby. Like, he tried to make the baby come up as his through a DNA test through voodoo, and I believe it worked. But then I don't know what happened. I don't know what type of voodoo stuff that he ended up doing, but the baby ended up not being his. It was either that she tried to do it and it didn't work, or it did work and then he found out it wasn't his. It was one or the other, but I did tell the story time on this channel. Child, people are nuts. It is very much so possible to do voodoo, black magic, any type of bruja or anything like that to get results to come out faulty. But that's why you do multiple tests. That's why you go to different anti-properties of the practices to reverse these types of things. That's why you get protection for these types of things, so things like that don't happen. Because some people are very malicious and will fuck with your shit. Douse that damn test with holy water if you need to. But that's why you get multiple results, to be quite honest with you. And that's why you also don't tell people when you're going to do these things. Like, this is why you kind of keep certain things private, because people are assholes. For real, for real. Quick question. Is such thing even possible? Can such a thing actually happen? Yes. I don't know if the idea of this would come to you in a dream. This man still accepted me regardless of the DNA test. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. He died when I was like 2 years old. Wow. Well, that's very unfortunate. After he died, I seen him multiple times when I was a baby. Wait, what? Yeah, y'all are really some spiritual bunch. That's scary. I would talk to him, but my mom thought that it was an imaginary friend. You know, I had a lot of imaginary friends that I realized were ghosts. It's actually kind of scary because I remember them to this day. I was talking to until one day he slapped her extremely hard. Wait. Let me read that again. Because what am I reading? Hold up. I would talk to him, but my mom thought that it was an imaginary friend I was talking to until one day he slapped her extremely hard in her back and told her it was your fault I died. Hold up. Your ghost dad, imaginary friend, done fucking slapped your mother? Nah, don't nobody got time for that. Yo. First of all, that's a very powerful spirit. Let me go check with the spirit guides. Is that possible? From what I understand, right? I'm no expert, but most spirits cannot physically touch us or physically, well, I can't say physically throw things. They can like manipulate things to fall. But most of the time, like when it comes to physically touching us, they can't really do that unless they're like really, really powerful. So that's actually kind of scary. Like, what? If you never popped my spiritual necklace, I wouldn't have died. My mom then plead the blood of Jesus. What is that? Plead? I don't know what that means. The blood of Jesus, and called on Jesus' name. Then the spirit of this man vanished. Fast forward 23 years later, I am 25 years old now. You remember that when you were 2? Child, my earliest memory was when I was 3. I guess 2, 3. Within the past 5 years, I've had over 5 dreams of this man giving warnings and also good instructions. This man I'm telling you about, his son died like a year ago, and I've never seen him in person. I've had over 5 dreams of this man giving warnings and also good instructions. This man I'm telling you about, his son died like a year ago. I've never seen him in person, only on a picture, and this man's son actually appeared to me in a dream and said, "Ya dude, you're a real nerd. This happened like a year after his son died. I dreamed of him telling me this. I've never even dreamed of this man deceased." Y'all, please check the grammar before you send these. I've even dreamed of this man deceased man, mother, and father after they died. That's just insane. It sounds like you have a gift of seeing dead people. That's exactly what it sounds like to me. I do have that ability, and I ignore the fuck out of it. Hence why I think it's kind of going away. It scares the hell out of me. There's a name for it. I'm gonna have to ask my friend. She's a witch. I'm gonna have to ask her, like, what is the ability to see dead people again? But yeah, seeing dead people, communicating with dead people, especially in dreams, there's a real name for it. Comment down below if you guys remember the name for it. But it sounds like you have a gift to communicate with dead people, whether you know them or not. Like, that's a real thing, and you could choose to use it. You could choose to ignore it like I do. You could choose to actually communicate with these people, help them get to the other side, help them communicate with loved ones. Shit, some people choose to make money out of it. Some people lie about having that gift. Nonetheless, it's very interesting. Looks like you've had it since you were born because you were communicating with your dad since you were 2. But it's a little scary that your dad's out here hitting your mom in death. But I mean, at least he got his lick back. I mean, maybe it wasn't even your mom's fault. Maybe the necklace broke on accident. It wasn't even on purpose. But nonetheless, you have to be very, very careful with these types of things. If you do start opening yourself to your abilities of being able to communicate with the outside world, communicate with spirits, communicate with higher beings, you do make yourself susceptible to demons, the devil himself, and just unwanted things. It's just like how, like, when you play with the Ouija board and you don't say goodbye, all types of spirits could come through the Ouija board. It's the same thing if you open yourself to spirits that are coming through on, you know, the fact of you being able to communicate with them. All types of spirits are going to come to you, not just good ones, not just innocent ones, not just the ones that you know. It's going to be all types of spirits, because as soon as the spirits know, oh, you could see me, oh, you could talk to me, oh, I could come to her dreams, oh, he knows that I'm here, they're going to consistently come to you, and it's going to be nonstop. It's kind of like the Ghost Whisperer. Is that show? Yeah, it's kind of like Ghost Whisperer, but worse. Like, I feel like Ghost Whisperer was very, like, glamorized in a way, but it's worse than that. Like, because it's like you will get non-stop bothered. And eventually you kind of have to learn how to control it. You have to learn how to put boundaries in your life for that. But, like, imagine, a lot of people have a hard time putting boundaries with regular people. Imagine putting boundaries for dead people. Like, how do you, like, they're not even alive. Like, what you gonna do? Spray holy water on them? If you don't leave, I'm gonna pray. If you don't leave, I'm gonna spray holy water on you. I mean, I guess that's what you have to do. Like, cause it's very different. Like, dealing with spirits and shit is very different from dealing with the average person. So if you are gonna open up your third eye, as they say, you're gonna open up your veil to that world, you have to be very, very careful. And then you should get a mentor, like a spiritual mentor, to get you through that. You have to kind of pick a practice in a lane to kind of like navigate through that, and which way you're gonna go. You're gonna go Wiccan with it. You're gonna go shaman with it. You're gonna go voodoo with it? You're gonna go, like, where you gonna go with it? So, I mean, good luck on your journey if you actually want to explore that, because personally, I ain't got time for it. I know I'm gonna regret it later because I know it's like probably my true path of doing something with it, but for the most part, it's just a lot of work, but a lot of people, that is their true calling, that is their truth path. But thank you so much for sharing that story. If you guys have any advice for this person down below, make sure you guys definitely comment it down below. And I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions regarding this type of topic in your cultures. Like when it comes to people that can hear, see, or communicate with people who have passed on, like what is it called? What do you do? Is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing? Because in Haitian culture, it really depends. A lot of times could be seen as a bad, but a lot of times could be seen as good. So with that being said, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, do all that. And I'ma see y'all next time. Bye.